Hi there and welcome back. My name is Lorraine Beato with Flip the Switch. And in this module, I'm going to talk to you about why you should consider becoming a real estate investor as a real estate agent. I often get real estate agents that approach me in my office, and once they find out that I work with real estate investors, and they said, hey, I would like to work with real estate investors as well. The one thing that they really don't understand is that real estate investors have their own language. They have their own lingo. And when an investor starts throwing out things like, what's the ARV, what's the LTV, what's the MAO, most real estate agents have no clue what in the world that means. They talk in cryptic language, and it's really important if you want to work with investors, you have got to know what they're talking about. Otherwise, they're just gonna blow you off. Most real estate investors already have agents that they work with, so you really need to know your stuff. And once you get out there and you start talking to investors and they understand that you know the lingo, they're much more apt to work with you. Another reason, why should you consider becoming a real estate investor as an agent? You know, going back to working with real estate investors, you need to understand the problems that they face. What can happen in the middle of a renovation? Is there a permitting issue? Do they know the finishes that need to go into a property? What's appealing to the buyers? Are there any structural issues? What could be a potential inspection item? A lot of investors don't know. They don't see what we see. The beauty of being a real estate agent that works with investors is we get to work both sides of the deal in terms of we understand what it takes to get a property to where it needs to be, but we also understand that a lot of times those fixes are really quick. They're really not a big deal to the investor to fix, but from a buyer's perspective, oh my gosh, they think that a $500 repair is a $5,000 repair because they just don't know. One of the other reasons you should consider being a real estate investor is because, look, at the end of the day, our income is transactional. And as someone mentioned to me the other day, we have lumpy income. It is. It comes in big chunks or it doesn't come at all. So what's a better way to do that other than to have some cash flow properties? You want some passive income, some residual income. So that whether you have a commission check coming in or not, you still know that you have X amount of dollars coming in on a monthly basis from, for example, a rental, from a cash flow property. You know what your net is if you buy properly. You know what you're gonna get that month, and at least it will give you some peace of mind. Another reason, we need to build wealth. So many real estate agents do not invest in the product that they sell every single day. At the end of the day, real estate is still one of the largest wealth building ways out there that people create and build wealth and create generational wealth, and they build a legacy. I mean, I'm in the process of doing that right now, and how great it is that I know I'll be leaving some real estate for my kids in the future. And not only that, I'm now also teaching them how to invest in real estate. What else? We need some sort of stability. You know, real estate can be seasonal. A lot of times, I know a lot of agents that like to take the month of December off because they want to spend it with family. I understand that. Well, when they take the time off, you know, if you're not constantly feeding the machine and you're not constantly feeding the beast, if you don't lead generate, you're done. It'll take you another 60 days to ramp up until you get that next commission check. So it's another beautiful way to know that you have some extra income coming in. Okay, so just to recap what we covered in this module. Number one, you want to work with investors, so you need to speak their language. You need to understand their lingo. Number two, if you want to work with investor clients, you need to understand their problems, their perspectives, and what solutions can you bring to the table to help them. Number three, because our income is transactional and we have lumpy income, it's important to build some sort of passive income. Number four, we should have residual income through potentially owning some cash flow properties or multifamilies. Number five, we all need a means to build wealth. And for me, real estate's the way to go. Number six, we need stability. Our business oftentimes is seasonal. If we want to go on vacation or take some time off, we need to have some extra income coming in on a monthly basis. Again, I'm Lorraine with Flip the Switch. Stay tuned for the next module.